We always know that there's a good crop of firefighters when they're laughing and joking at 6 in the morning. Guys, thanks so much for having us here this morning. Chief, thank you so much for having us here this morning. It's got to be a little out of the ordinary to have a TV crew here in the morning.
Oh, no, just another day at the firehouse. Yeah.
Just another day at the firehouse. So I got to ask, so you guys came in nice and early. The other crew is on a call, and that'll be their last call of the day. So what's the first thing you guys do when you get here in the morning? What are you up to?
So I'm going to relieve the first guy that needs to go home. For whoever arrived first, I'll relieve them first.
So what do you do with like equipment? What do you guys do? You guys get all the rig stuff? Do you put it near your lockers? Like, walk us through the language. What happens in the morning when you first get in?
Well, usually we just check inventory, and like I said, and relieve the guys first thing in the morning.
Right.
We check the saws, make sure all the saws, just make sure all the equipment works.
Making sure all the equipment is working. By the way, do you mind if I get in some equipment a little later on in the day, Chief? Is that okay?
That's fine. You can do whatever you want.
All right. What about you? What's your first thing when you do when you get here in the morning?
When we relieve each other, we just want to check out the rig and check with the crew that's leaving, make sure that everything's there and we're good to go for today.
Now, someone was saying that you make fun of the chief first thing when you come in. Who said that? I don't know. I think it was this guy. I think he was the first. Yeah.
I don't think I have a leg to stand on when I say something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I heard some murmuring of it. So also, I mean, is there someone that's in charge? Like, is there the rookie that's in charge of like making all the, the coffee and the donuts? Who's low person on the totem pole? Or is there nothing like that? Is there not a hierarchy?
There's a hierarchy. You kind of put the chores on the young guy, but that's the way he learns. And
is he the young guy?
He's the newest guy. I don't know his by seniority, but he's one of the newest guys that transferred in.
All right, so what's it like being the newest guy?
It's a lot of work. It's nerve-wracking, especially at a house like this.
Yeah.
So you have to look up to most of these guys for advice, and yeah, it's big shoes to fill.
All right, so obviously we've been joking around here, but you guys have a very serious job, a serious day. You always got to be ready for anything that happens, and that's what we really appreciate your guys' service to our communities. What is it like being a firefighter serving the Chicago community like this?
Oh, it's rewarding. I mean, everybody kind of does their job, and we feel that we're helping out the community any way we can, and it's a rewarding job.
It's fun.
It is.
I got to give these guys credit because I gave them absolutely no preparation for what we were going to be doing. We're rushing here, and I just was sticking my microphone in their faces. You guys did really good. You guys excited for a good day? Yes. All right. Mike, how you doing this morning?
Good. How you doing, John?
You ready to do the weather?
I think I am.
Or do you think you're ready?
I think I'm ready.
Prepping.
I've been kind of getting my game face on. I'm ready.
Okay, so I'm going to give you the mic, and you're going to get going here. All right?
That sounds good.
All right, here we go.
How you doing? This is the Jam with Mike Larkin. We got a high of 36 today. We got snow that's going to be clearing up by about noon. Tomorrow it's going to be clearing out. We should have a high of 42. The rest of the week looks about the 40s, and it should be getting up possibly into the 50s by Friday with sun.
Yeah.
All right, so it's going to be a little bit, and we're up and down, but by Friday we should be able to warm up and enjoy the weather.
See, yeah, we'll enjoy the weather on Friday. What's a good thing to do on a day like this?
On a day like today, I think the best thing to do would be to go into a pub, grab a pint, nice warm pub, and sit down and listen to the Larkin and Moran brothers.
All right, so we gotta talk about this. Okay, so obviously your main job is you're a firefighter, you're proud of that, but like many firefighters out there, you're 24 on, 48 off, you got some time, you have a side gig. What do you do what's your other job that you do?
The side gig is my brothers and I play in an Irish band, and we play all over Chicago, and we travel to Vegas and been put up places, and it's a really good time. You get to go out with your brothers every weekend and play and have a great time.
All right, I know you said no to me off camera, but now we're on camera. Now the light's going. I gotta ask, can you sing a little Irish for us? Just a line or two.
A line, okay. What do you want? Let's see. All right, I tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pulled my hair, they stole my comb, but that's all right till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's a belle of Belfast. She's a courting 1, 2, 3. Please, won't you tell me who is she? There you go.
That was unbelievable, Mike. That was incredible. The Larkin brothers.
Yes, the Larkin and Moran brothers, and play throughout Chicago. Our website is www.celticratpack.com. Yeah. Take full advantage of it. It's a cold day.
It is, exactly. Have that pint, guys. How about Mike? You guys having fun so far? Oh, yeah. We're in the kitchen right now, and the kitchen is nothing without the cook. Firefighters are the best cooks around. And we got Sammy here. Sammy, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
You're hard at work right away, right?
Absolutely. This is what we do every morning. We pull out all the leftovers from last night, so nothing goes to waste.
So how did you become, the chef of the place?
Actually, it gets voted on each shift. So these guys were gracious enough to vote me in as their cook, and I'm happy to do it.
So how does it work in terms of who buys the stuff? Where does the money come from? How does it work?
Everybody throws their money down on the table. I scoop it up, go out shopping in the morning.
Oh my God.
Then we have a food fight, as you could see.
You're gonna have to clean this up at some point. They're literally throwing bread at you, Sammy.
Every day this happens. This is nothing.
How, that is no way to treat a cook. Who threw the bread here now? Come on. This is the cook here. Oh, no, everyone's shaking their head here so far this morning. All right, so Sammy, what do you got here? What are the leftovers from yesterday?
Last day we had chicken Vesuvio.
Uh-huh. Chicken Vesuvio, that's good for an Italian guy, right?
Yeah,
Now that was me, guys. I just got hit in the head with a giant piece of bread. All right, take that away
That
back
means
over
you're
there.
welcome. That means you're welcomed here at the firehouse when you get food thrown
I
at you.
absolutely believe it.
So
All right.
I love you.
So we got the chicken Vesuvio. Uh-huh.
Stuffed peppers. And that's it.
And the bread keeps on coming,
And
guys.
the bread just keeps on coming. See, like I said, nothing goes to waste here.
Any idea what you guys are going to be cooking later on?
You know what? Today we're going to do old-fashioned hamburgers out on the grill, and then tonight we're having steak and shrimp.
All right, here, let's get some revenge here. Here's a piece of bread. I'm going
throw
to find
the
one more. Oh, you throw the
Yeah,
chicken.
go
Ready to
ahead.
go?
Ready?
3, 2, 1. Back at you guys there. We're going to toss it back to the studio after a food fight. These guys are amazing. And they're also multilingual. So Allison's going to give us the forecast for today in English, and then we're going to translate it with Juan into Spanish, and then Carl and John into Polish. All right, so why don't we start off? What are we looking at for today?
A high of 36 and snowing.
All right, what are we looking at, Juan?
36 grados con nieve.
Okay, Carl?
36.
That's 36.
I będzie troszeczkę śniegu dzisiaj.
And that was snowy, right?
It's gonna snow.
Okay, very good. All right, now looking at tomorrow, Allison, high temperature. What are we looking at here?
42 and sunny.
42 and sunny. We'll take that one.
42 grados.
All right, pretty good.
No, 42.
That was 42.
42.
You promise?
I promise.
All right, and then what about the sun?
Będzie troszeczkę słonecznie jutro i może będzie krótkie spodenki sobie ubieramy i będziemy chodzić może pójdziemy na beach.
This is way longer than sunny skies. What did you just say?
We'll get our shorts on and we're gonna go to the beach.
Okay, help me out. We got Lieutenant Mo, we got Mary, we got Allison. You guys are the ladies of the fire department, right? I hate to say it like that, but what used to be a male, look at these guys, what used to be a very male-dominated business, I mean, really, more and more women are entering the force, and that's a great thing.
Sure, yeah, it's great.
How do you deal with these guys? Every
It's
morning?
nonstop entertainment, that's for sure.
Is it like this every single morning?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Morning, afternoon, yeah.
All right, so we're dealing with some snow. We got to do the weather here forecast today. It's pretty widespread over the entire area, but most of the snow should be out of the way in the next couple hours. And the radar showing some mixed bag of snowfall, heavier in some areas, lighter now, kind of a mixed bag all over the area. Heaviest stuff mainly in the northern suburbs. It's affecting your commute here this morning as well. Whirly Ball Jam Cam on the Kennedy Expressway. See travel times on really all of the expressways already over an hour. Okay. Lieutenant, I'm going to have you give the forecast for today. So what should people expect today?
It'll be 36 and snowing, and the snow should end around noon.
All right, end around noon. That's pretty good. All right, Mary, you said you didn't want to say anything, but you're going to give us the forecast for tomorrow if you happen to remember it.
42 and sunny.
42 and sunny. You
Nailed
did it. Bill, welcome to the show, by the way. Welcome to the Jam.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming out here. And I got to introduce Bill because you're here at this end. You work for truck company number 20, right?
Truck 20, yes, sir.
And you've been here. How long have you been on Chicago Fire in the department?
Over 40 years.
You are the #1 most senior serving fireman right now, right?
Yes, sir. That's it.
What keeps you going? Why do you keep on doing it?
It's a great job. Great people to work with.
Yeah. And you're gonna, obviously you must love it. You must love the brotherhood, the sister that everyone brings everyone together.
Everybody works as a team.
Yeah.
Good team, big family.
Bill, we got to thank you, senior most serving fire department right now in service. Thank you very much. We all appreciate it.
Thanks, Ray.
On behalf of the staff, everyone in Chicago, thank you for your service.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so that's the crew. You're looking at engine 54, ambulance 14, and truck number 20. And where am I? Guess what? I'm upstairs. I'm here with Dan. Dan, how's it going?
It's going great.
So this is where your bunk beds are. We can't quite show that on camera, but when the alarm goes, it's that typical firehouse thing. You got the pole, right?
Sliding right down and we're going to work.
And you got a lot of practice in this thing, right? All right,
Yep.
so you're going to go first. Any advice you got for me? You go ahead and start demonstrating, and you go on down.
Yeah, hold on.
All right, so Dan's going to go on down first.
Okay.
Both legs on.
Both legs, you're wrapping your arms around.
Uh-huh.
Coming down with your legs. You can control with your thighs. So you see how I'm slow?
Yeah.
Now speed up.
Oh, there he goes. Okay, there goes Dan. It doesn't make me too nervous. I've done it before, but I'm going to lean over. Here I go, guys. I got the microphone, too, so hopefully it's okay. Leaning, holding on tight. I got both ankles around, and here I go. Woo! Okay. Guys, how'd I do? I did pretty good. All right. Are you guys having fun here so far this morning? All right. Chief, you've been wonderful. I know, Chief, you didn't want to come on camera too much. How about, let's give a round of applause for the Chief. How about that? Now, normally they're usually roasting you guys, right?
But we found some ladders.
Oh, he's got a job going on.
Official now.
Yeah, exactly. So you guys obviously love your chief, obviously. Anyone got a good joke about the chief, a little roast here, or is anyone too afraid to do that on camera? Yeah, we got time for that. Enough time for that. Maybe another song. Maybe another song. All right. I gotta say though that a lot of people in the city of Chicago, we don't really get to see behind the scenes for how things work in a fire department and what goes on behind the scenes. And we want to thank you guys so much for all of your service and all of your hard work. What does it mean, Chief, to be able to serve this community and really for all fire officials to serve the city of Chicago?
It really is an honor. It's a great job. We got a 40-plus veteran that's leaving because he has to, not because he wants to. It's a good predicament to be in when you love something so much. As you can see, we joke around a lot. We're a family here, but when the bell rings, we're very serious.
And that's the thing, is that we've been playing around all morning, we've been having fun, but I've seen you guys, when that bell rings, you guys get into serious mode, and you guys have, you know the job is that we got to do. If anyone can walk me through, obviously, we got a truck here, we got an engine here. What am I wearing? Can anyone describe this here for me? I'm going to go right here.
Bunker coat.
A bunker coat.
Yes.
I don't have the full regalia on. How much, earlier we were putting on, when we were at Engine 78, we were putting on all the equipment. How much, do you guys, anyone know how much weight it is to wear all of that equipment all at once?
All the gear, the SCBA on their back, depending upon what your job is at a fire, all your tools, 70, 80 pounds or more in some cases. So it gets heavy, very laborious.
Yeah, it is very laborious, and that's the important thing to remember on this job. These guys got to be in perfect fashion, or in perfect shape physically, and they know when the bell rings and they got to know the call. Guys, we're gonna have another weather report later on, but I just want to say thank you on behalf of the entire city. I know the Englewood neighborhood loves you guys and it really supports you guys, and thank you all for your service. And a nice round of applause for yourselves. Yeah. And Mike, what are you doing laying on top of here the vehicle?
Yeah, this guy was in my way.
Yeah. Guys, these guys are a blast. It's continuing. We're all locking arms. Chief, we're going to do a little Irish jig, you said, right?
It's an order.
That's an order, says the chief, and we got one of the Larkin brothers here. Mike, how you doing so far?
Doing great so far.
Has your phone been blowing up since you sang on the show?
Yeah, it is.
All right, that's great. So you're going to sing one more time, but you said that we all came out here and we thought we were going to do an Irish jig, but you actually don't know how to do one, right?
No.
So we're going to fake it.
We're going to fake it.
We're all going to fake it. You're going to sing a little bit for us, all right?
Yeah, we're just going to kick, sweep, come back, kick, sweep, come back. I don't know.
All right, you ready to kick and sweep?
Kick and sweep on this.
All right, here we go. You start singing. All right, here we go.
Ready? Hi, did light them, skitty do light them, skitty do right, did light.
There we go.
Hi, did light them, skitty do light them, skitty do right, did light them.
This is pretty good. Oh God, that was great, guys. Thank you so much for being here today. Don't go anywhere yet, because I got to have your props here for you. See all the snowfall here, wiping off of Bill's shoulder. Snowfall for till about noon today. To the studio, Mike. Take it away. Guys, back to you in the studio.
Right, did light.